Hey ho, and welcome to another episode of D&D Mystery Adventures. Thank you very much for joining us for our campaign. And again, as usual, don't forget to go down in the description and follow the link to minimegastore.com. Use the code MISFITS, all capitals, for 10% off of all of your purchases, plus 25% off all of your 3D printed miniatures. Couldn't ask better than that, could you? But as for tonight's episode, let's go and meet the misfits. Episode 32. Meeting the final Denegad of Teer Fradee in a smallish bugbear called Glendid. Glendid informed you that his love of the missionaries and how he and his tribe had accepted the teachings of Saint Matthias. At least, and that was until you tried to completely shatter his faith by telling him what you found out on your journey so far.
It's all a lie.
But given that, you have convinced him to go and speak to Governor Constantine about trading within the cities. So just after you set off, you were passed at great speed by Glendid on his cragcat as he leaped across the waters. You spoke to the Orman, who told you of his fight against the extra taxes from the Mother Cardinal. You reached the other side and continued your trip to New Serene, and upon arrival you have found that there is something exciting that has entered the city, as the circus is in town. And that's where we are. So, at last we met. The final words spoken were as the ringmaster standing high atop a woolly mammoth, chanting, "The circus is here."
Do the circus performers all are they all one particular race or
No,
type of creature?
big mismatch of
Okay.
an eclectic group.
Okay then.
Is this to stay or is this an ongoing thing? As I asked the announcer or the ringleader.
Oh mate, he's up on something. They're doing their march in. It's not he's standing in front of you. He's up on top of a mammoth, mate, marching through the city like a I don't know what they're called now. What are they called?
Mammoth? No.
No, he's on a mammoth, but they're doing a parade. That's it. They're doing a parade down the central road.
Are there
Big
any
top.
posters about to say like how long they're in town for or anything like that?
No. Almost like it came out of nowhere.
Ooh. Are the people next to us sufficiently distracted, would you say?
Yeah, I'd say with a bunch of clowns and people, etc.
Okay, could I attempt some pickpocketing?
You sure can.
Okay.
This is going to be fun.
So first things first, roll me a d20.
Okay then.
Just around this. This is your random NPC finder.
Random NPC finder. So a 20 gives me a 13.
Okay.
Ooh.
So for your 13, you find somebody there. They're fairly well dressed. They're fairly well distracted. They're not wearing very expensive garb, but they're clean cut with nice combed, looked after hair.
Okay. So, apologies. So now changing my mind, can I specifically target people that look overtly wealthy?
You want to specifically target somebody overly wealthy.
Yeah, someone who looks too rich and pompous for their own good.
Right. Okay. So you're now going to make your way through the crowd until you find somebody that looks wealthy.
Yes, please.
That looks like a douche.
Somebody that looks like a douche. So standing next to you is Bruce. Sorry.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I knew
got-
someone
I knew
going
it
to
was
target him in the
coming.
group.
No, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you take a little time to scope out and whatnot. So roll me a perception.
Okay.
This is this. How much time it takes you to find them.
Okay, then. So that gives me a 5.
A 5. So it takes you a while fighting through the crowd. Everybody's excited, throwing arms. You take a couple of bashes in the nose while you're trying to get through. But eventually, you sort of fight your way to almost like the front, where you see a couple of very rich looking women with their parasols over their shoulder, big hat, big feather coming out of it. Red dress, blue dress. Takes you about 15 minutes.
Okay. So in this time, has the fanfare and the parade pretty much died down, or is there still something there?
Still going.
Okay, fair enough. All right. There's still enough to distract them in theory.
I mean, what do you want?
Incoming a cream pie. And you find out who it's shaving from.
But the you know, it's like contortionist sort of coming down, bending over, sort of putting arm through there, sort of giving you a wave. Yeah, everybody's still pretty distracted. And then
Okay.
Where's my dice? There it is.
Can I wait until there's a particular out of the ordinary thing? Like if I can see one of the performers gearing up for something, like I don't know, someone about to do a big fire wreath or whatever, can I wait until there's a big eye-grabbing display before I do it?
Okay, let's. All right, you see about 30 yards down the street, making its way up, this huge round sphere that almost takes up the full width of the street.
Oh, okay. And this sphere, do we reckon that we need to slightly edge out of the way because it's taking up most of the street?
I mean,
People need to
the
move
bottom
slightly.
of it is the same size as the street. As it gets bigger, you can see that it's sort of knocking the hanging signs of all the shops as it's making its way through the.
Okay. All right. I'll wait until that sphere is quite near to my mark where I extract.
Okay. As the sphere gets closer. Nice. As the sphere gets closer, you see in the sphere is filled with water. Actually, swimming around in the sphere is a humanoid fish person.
Yeah.
Don't get distracted yourself, people.
Oh yeah. I was supposed to steal stuff. Right?
Ooh!
Oh, that's really nice. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, they've stole stuff from me now. Oh fuck.
What happened to your lantern? Oh, god damn it.
You going? You gonna?
Yes, I will strike now.
Cool. Sleight of hand.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Strike.
They're very distracted. What are you going for? Red or blue?
Blue.
Oh, no, not the red or blue pill. Take those decisions.
17 I got for Bluey.
17 for Bluey. You see hanging on her side. There's this very nice sort of like leatherette purse hanging on a golden strap. And you're trying to clip it. And you put your hand in, and you just sort of like delve down, grabbing whatever you can find in there and pulling it out and putting it off to the side. You were a little bit too quick to really see what you grabbed, but you grabbed a handful of goodies.
Okay. All right. In that case, then I will not push my luck, and I will shimmy away with my grabbings.
About 20 minutes have passed while you've been standing there watching this parade make its way through, and you've seen various things. You've seen trolls walk through. Dudley got a wink and a hello, darling, from the bearded lady as they pass through. There were various creatures of all sorts of sizes and shapes, stuff that you've never seen before, stuff that Brutus recognized a few various creatures that were coming along. Not necessarily something that were very native to the island, but something that he would have seen up where he's from. And I now need to go and find out what their name is because my brain is rubbish. That's the one. Modrons. That's the one. It's their cumulative name, Modrons.
Modrons.
Something that you would have seen before. Mechanical creatures. Not very hostile, mildly friendly. But you see a collection of all different types of them sort of walking down this down in this parade. But last but not least, the last thing on the parade, as all the confetti starts to hit the floor, the music starts to quieten, just riding quite happily backwards on a little tricycle. A skeletal faced, red haired clown just evening. As he disappears off into the square and they all enter the big top.
I think that looks like fun. Should we go see it, lads?
You start hearing some murmurs from the crowd. Oh, I wonder when that's coming. I didn't know that was going to be coming to town. Did you know it was coming? No, I didn't. I'm quite excited. I like a clown. Yeah, that's why you got married. And various other murmurings of excitement.
There's at least 50 instances of that clown joke.
More than likely. Especially if they've been married. So yes, everybody starts to disappear from the streets. A few disappear into the restaurants. Others disappear into the remnants of like what's left of the marketplace this late at night. Others pass into the brothers' arms, all lit up and boogieing away. But yeah, fairly late in the evening now.
So do you want to go talk to Constantine or knuckle down for the night? Or is it not? No, it's afternoon, ain't it?
No, it's evening. I just said pretty late in the evening.
I suppose we could tick that off the list this evening, go and speak to Constantine, and then at the crack of dawn we can head straight towards Hikmet. What do you reckon? There's still at least a good few hours left until everyone hunkers down to bed.
Right, yeah, it's dinner time,
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I reckon we could cross off Constantine, get that done today, save doing it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So you start walking across the square. You see the statue of Constantine, this time now wearing a big green wig and has got a red nose on it. And he's going like this.
See, if they vandalised, or Constantine knew about the circus coming round.
Oh dear, where am I going? Yeah, so you head across the town square. Obviously, most of it now taken up by this huge, big top red and white tent. Massive it is, like taking up like almost the entire center of the city.
Hopefully, it won't distract us sleeping.
But that's right. As you're walking through, all wrong with perception.
13.
13.
13.
Is that 13, 13, and 13? Are you kidding me?
Well, I'm hoping Dudley gets a 13, and then we got.
Mate, that's how. Oh, thank God. If all of you had 13, I was shutting this down, mate. That was end of. That's too weird. But your 13's good enough, you know. So the Dudley's like, woo, circus, woo, like, getting all excited. But the other three of you can see that sort of like just off beside the tent, you can see that there's a wooden construction that has started to be built up, and you can see that they've started to construct the gallows.
Oh. Would we know from the time period we're set in, or just general understanding of the place that we're in, if executions like that are frequent, or are they quite rare?
From where you came from, executions were a very normal thing.
Okay.
But normally only for as a severe penalty.
Okay, so it wasn't a case of like if you stole some bread, then you were.
No, that was just losing your hand.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Curious.
So glad I haven't noticed that, or Dudley hasn't.
No, just circus. But you start heading up the steps, and standing at the top, the two guards.
What were their names? Well, not necessarily their names.
They were the two coin guards that were on patrol, not the two guards that were on the door. But I like it.
Okay, fair enough.
Penn and Teller.
No,
No, it's
Bill and Ben.
Smile.
Yeah.
Tate and
Lyle.
Jeremy Kyle.
Jeremy and Kyle, nice.
Yeah, I miss that show.
Fairness, Steve Vilka.
So, yeah, the two guards go, gentlemen, any idea what the bloody hell that is?
What's he
And as they
pointing
point over, you can see tied to the railings, about 20 foot away, is this huge white furry cat.
Oh.
Oh, that'd be
Some
Glenn.
natives.
Some fella turned up on it, and he was airier than that.
Are you one of Donegats? One of the natives?
Bless you.
Thank you.
I take it you want to go in?
Yes, please.
Please.
Yes, please.
Well, in that case, off we go. I don't even know why they stop and ask us anymore. Always fucking coming in and out. Yeah. Well, hurry up and go in then.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
We're just trying to make you feel important. And I walk in.
I don't need to feel important because I feel great. You walk in, you know the routine. Up the stairs and to the main door. As you open the main door, there is a mass of excitement in this room. People that you haven't seen, the accountant's down, the map drawer's down. I can't remember what they're called, not calligrapher, but one of them. What's the guy that draws maps?
Cartographer.
Cartographer. I was close.
You were.
And all of them, they're all gathered around and they're all piled over Constantine's sort of like throne area.
A little bit of a party.
And you see this sort of head pop up. And you recognize the gaunt look, the white shaded eyes. Gentlemen, quick, come. Such a splendid man you sent. Come.
Cool.
Yep.
Make space. Clear, get up. There you. Gentlemen, this Glendid fellow is absolutely splendid. God, did you see what I did there? God. Look at this.
Well done.
Look.
Well done.
He's drawing us maps of the mountains and St. Matthias. We can actually find our way around. Did you know that there's an idol of a god up in the mountains? Apparently
Yes.
quite a spectacle when you go up and see it.
We have visited it.
You have? So you've been
Yeah.
there. Is it as beautiful as this man describes?
It's a bit worn now.
How can I say it? It depends on how you perceive. As I think please help me if I say it wrong. Beauty of the beholder?
Our beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I beholding its beauty. But yes, I'm all excited. I'm getting ready to get a few men to go out on another excursion.
I think you shouldn't. Save your manpower.
But why? I want to go and see an idol of a god. Who wouldn't want to go and see that?
Yes, it's full of snakes around there.
I don't mind snakes. Good for boots. Look. And he just kind of flashes.
I understand. I'm just more thinking. How can I say it? Save your manpower, because that's what happened to Mother Cardinal. That's when the missionary, sadly, Kaputski.
The missionary is Kaputski.
Yes, unfortunately, what my best friend's trying to say is that
Oh, yes, I sent you to go and find... I'm sorry,
yes.
I got completely and utterly confused by what you were saying. Yes, I did have the message from the Mother Cardinal to go and find... So you found the missionaries?
Yes.
What's remaining?
Oh, but did you send them back to the city of Tileme? Did you let the Mother Cardinal know?
Not yet.
Oh,
'Cause-
then why are you back here?
Just one, check up on you, and two, because I've newly found Glendid.
Yes,
made
the
a beeline
splendid
straight
Glendy.
for you.
Yes, have you seen his wonderful beast?
Yes, don't know what it is.
Oh, he's
It
made
is
a
nice.
promise to me that I would get to have a ride of it. I'm very excited. Never have I had such a beast between my legs.
Mm. Oh dear.
Hmm.
It shall be fun for all. And I take it you saw the parade. I was watching it from the window. The circus is in town.
Hmm. Do you know where they came from? Everyone seems a bit
Yes,
shocked.
they were organized by the Feathered Brotherhood. They decided that they wanted to give the islands some entertainment. This is first of many, apparently.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So
What version?
in 2 days' time, the circus will open for one extravaganza event, and then they will pack up and they will return back to the islands, and then we will be getting another one. Said something about a festival. I called some of it, not all of it, but
Was
exciting
this
nonetheless.
from? Do apologize for cutting you up,
Oh,
sir.
yes,
Is this from your friends of the Feather Brotherhood or different Feather Brotherhood?
there's more than one.
I want to know if it was your friend who contacted you for this, or someone portraying.
No, just I spoke to people, the Feathered Brotherhood. They're just the Feathered Brotherhood. The same chaps that came over on the boat and visited me, and they're now starting to purchase the areas and make them all pretty. They own these. And he points out the window. He goes, the Brothers in Arms, that's theirs, and they own the new casino over there.
Ooh.
There's a casino.
Yes, it used to be a dank little pub. I can't remember the name of it. But it used to be a dank little pub. The dead bodies there about a week ago.
Huh.
Oh,
That one. Yes, they've tidied it all up, and now it's another casino. And yes, I'm not sure what else they're organising, but that's what I know so far.
That's cool.
okay. I hope it is the people that looked after you, sir.
Yes, well, you told me the gentleman that took me out on my hunting trip were a little worse for wear. Have we got any news on them yet?
Um, haven't. That's still information we're ready to receive.
No, that's fine. No, Dr. Asilius filled me with a medicine that's full of pep. Although my appearance still comes across as that of an elderly ghost with an iron deficiency, but I, I feel better, and I'm carrying on with my duties. So, yay me!
I'm happy
Which
if
is why I want to go out and go and visit this idol. I'd love the idea of going to see a giant snake.
Yes, I mean there are plenty of snakes. However, probably more than you can manage.
I don't want to go and see the actuals, just the idol. You know, travel up the hill.
Yes, but there are still many snakes about, and by many I mean a lot.
Well, I'm sure. Splendid. Do you believe? We'll try this again in English. do, do you believe? That's better. Do you believe that this journey to see the idol will be safe? On me crag it'll be as quick as a whistle. Oh, so you'll see. No problems.
Well, we're not here to tell you what to do, Governor. Um, but perhaps err a bit of caution.
Yes, somebody's written, sir. I have written out a letter to the Mother Cardinal, informing her of the fallen missionaries. Would you like me to get it sent to her, as the delegates did not inform her of her issues? Yes, okay, sir. And he sort of walks over, and you see that horrible freaking bat creature again by the window.
I do like them.
Mm.
I try to pay it. Just cause fuck it.
Yeah, where's Scrooge?
Okay. Screech's bell.
They just go. You see, even he walks over tentatively, and it's kind of like. This is Talamo.
No wonder it's aggressive if you carry on shooing it.
Damn thing's bitten me more than once.
Means it likes you.
Be dinner if it does it again. Been told they taste like badger.
Don't know never tried badger.
What does badger taste like?
Badger tastes like squirrel.
It's a big.
And I know you gents have had squirrel.
No comment.
Have we?
Have we?
I can't remember why you.
Roast squirrel is one of my specialities, mate. So yes, every restaurant serves so every restaurant I do serves squirrel.
Okay, fair enough.
Must
If they say it's chicken, it's squirrel.
But the so the weird creature disappears off into the night to deliver the news to the mother cardinal about the missionaries. Constantine goes back to the map, and more excitement over there. Oh, you've got a set of ruins. You live in the ruins. That's amazing. What's in the ruins? And in the idols of the gods. That's more idols. Yes, I want to go and visit there too.
What is your that piqued my interest? Hearing that. What is your idol? I asked, Glendid.
She gonna freaking stutter away again. The idol, the idol. Yeah, that's something. We got the idol of the islands. All of them. Each one in the ruins.
So, they're all united in your hideout.
No, not a hideout. Home. Just a ruin.
Apologies.
Just a ruin. But in there in the ruin, there'll be a chapel. In the chapel, there'll be idols. In the idols, there'll be no. That's it. They're idols.
Okay.
One over there. One over there.
Governor, just out of curiosity, why are there all of a sudden gallows in the town?
Well, that's another good question.
Yes, no. Apparently so. Now, this is good. The coin guard have been catching a lot of thefts recently. Pickpockets in the town and things like this. But the main one, somebody, forgetting his name, said did such a heinous crime, unforgivable, but said that he had the word of the political advocates that he was allowed to commit one crime and get away with it. Is this true?
No.
Deception,
gibberish.
please, Deception, please.
Okay.
I'm not. Should I try not to give it away?
I like the fact that you just broke out laughing. So
Yeah, as a person. But I want to go think, am I If my intelligence that bad, should I see like if I can,
You just kind of. It
yeah,
was that. It's just the fact that Rogu went. No.
I'm trying to look away, trying not to make it too bait.
What did we get, Rogu?
20.
A 20, a dirty 20.
Yes, a 15 and a 5.
Okay.
Oh no, I've got the tongue now. Does my tongue give me deception?
Oh, it gives you
Uh,
advantage on it, doesn't it?
All right, let's do it even better then. Ooh. Gives you serpent's tongue advantage. No, that was worse. All right, so yeah, 20.
Okay, so dirty 20. Okay. No. Yes, he seemed very sure. He described you perfectly. Something about information, and you'd give him anything he wanted, and that was to commit a crime and get away with it. But if you say that that's hogwash, then I will believe you. See, I told you he was trying to pull a fast one. My delegates would not do something so foolish.
No. Out of curiosity, what crime did he commit?
Oh, well, do you remember Simon?
Yes.
Well, he's dead.
Thank God.
Yes,
I mean,
wouldn't
oh,
let
no.
him in there. The man tried to break into the castle. Simon caught him, and that was the end of Simon.
No, not
Oh.
Simon.
Yes, Sir Simon Stevenson, with his lisp and stutter.
I'll update my notes. Simon dead.
Yes, and yes, swore blind that you gave him permission to commit a crime. Admittedly, what he said was his original crime was not to commit murder, it was just to steal from my treasury. But poor old Simon got in the way.
Because, like, out of character, depending on what the crime was, I would have been tempted to try and let them out. But I think murder's quite extensive. I was thinking like tax evasion or something, not freaking murder. Okay, cool. All right, we'll let him perish then.
But yes, well, I've now lost my number one. I need to start interviewing for a new one.
Oh well, there's a nice chap who does the boat work going from this island over to San Mateus, and he's looking for a better job. Maybe you could look at him.
Interesting, yeah. If you're saying he's a nice guy, I'd have to tend to believe you. Roll me a persuasion.
Okay. And he's pulling a rope all day, so he has strong arms.
Does he have a good speaking voice? Is he is he well spoken?
He
Right.
speaks well.
Well, okay.
He's a guy of the people, if you get what I mean.
He deals with people daily, so I would say he's definitely a people person.
Fair enough.
If you're talking about, the what's, or how do you class them? The upper class. They might have a problem. But for town folk and
yes, well, we do
workers,
we do tend to have a lot of upper class people come in here. But what was the persuasion?
22.
Oh yes, I mean, sounds like a cracking fellow. I mean, you've got me sold. Tell him to visit me, and then he's in for an interview. Sure.
All right, shall do. Thank you.
And the and you, large tin man, you're very quiet.
Hello.
Your journey
just powered on.
Yes, you're a lot larger than the last time I saw you.
Thank you. I found some parts and I got upgrades.
I can see that. Made by the finest blacksmiths on the island, by the looks of it, which probably aren't here anymore. They've gone to England. But Yes, they're good job. Yes. I recognize the little mark.
Recognize it.
Yes, from
Your number plate.
from the makers of your armor.
Ah,
Remember, they carved in the.
and that.
I remember your own character design.
Yes, no, did marvelously good job. And yes, but anything more to report while you're here? I mean, the night's fading in, and I'm starting to get tired. And I do want to start packing because I want to go on this trip.
Oh, the only thing I would ask is if Glendid's okay to accompany you. There's one he knows how to ride his
Oh
steed.
yes, of course. No. Glendon has told me that he will take me to see the idol.
I'm glad to hear that, and I'll say thank you to Glendid.
And he's just on the floor. He's still writing. The description I was saying about the accountant was there. The accountant was there counting out the money that he was getting ready to give Glendid for the work on doing the map. You see him hand over a massive purse of like just gold pieces just straight over. You see Glendon sort of holds it in his hand and goes, "Oh, what do I do? What do I do with that?" "You can spend it." "Oh." And he just attaches it to his belt and goes back to drawing.
Hmm.
Very confused look on his face.
And seeing as we've fixed the mystery about the dead missionaries,
Yes, your wages are waiting for you at your home.
lovely, thank you.
It seems to have been a while since you picked them up. They're getting rather heavy, and the table was starting to bow.
Okay, just checking, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Not a problem. Anything else you wish to know?
Yes, most companies tend to have this employee referral scheme where if you hire someone based on a referral, the original referrer gets money. So if you hire the boatman for the job, do we get money?
I'll make you a deal. If I hire the bargeman,
Mm-hmm.
I will give you a bonus.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, sir.
If I don't hire the bargeman, you do a job for free.
Okay. How about how can we negotiate this more in our favor? No, I think that's a fair enough deal. All right then.
Oh, that was easy. Yay! Go me.
I got one question.
Yes.
You know the history books of the bank and the all that. You know the registrar of who comes in and who comes out.
The ledger. Yes.
Yes. How far does it go, and are there archives and where do they store them?
You've what the ledger of people arriving on the island.
Yes,
That
and how
would be
far does
that
it
would
go back to?
yes, yes, my young orc. That would be kept with the Nauts would keep all of those records. They would have an archive in one of their warehouses.
Oh, thank you.
But I do say be cautious around the Nauts. They are wary of the outsiders. So say they're being very shifty at the minute.
I think I can win them over.
Very well. I allow you to do so, and I wish you well on your way, gentlemen. But I will be taking this and I will be getting ready for the trip. So if you have any more information, please come and see me tomorrow evening, as I will be unavailable because I am going to see an idol.
Hopefully it's up to your standards.
Yes, I hope so too. Glendon has told me it's quite a marvel and splendid how it wraps around the top of the mountain.
I'll I'll make my way back.
I love the fact that you're all laughing because you know you've absolutely beaten this thing to a pulp.
Well, I did say it had a bit of wear and tear.
Wearing tear got freaking old for it.
You know, weathering's part.
Yes, no, that's. But yes, I'm looking forward to that. But yes, any more information? Please leave me a note. With my, it's gone. Oh, crap! Another card. Fine. Once it returns, yes, it will be available. Don't forget to send your wonderful creature with a note to see me, and I'll take it from there, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yes,
very much.
marvelous, chef. Brilliant. Cannot wait, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to the circus. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
I know how you feel.
Okay then. So I
I'll make my
reckon
way
then.
back.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't been to a circus for ages. I can't. Oh, hello.
Oh, you woke up. How are you doing, Bar
Yes,
Matt?
I kept hearing circus. I love a circus. Where's the
Was it
circus?
different from your time?
No, still clowns, creatures, acrobats, fire eaters, and then fires that eat people. They were fun. Probably won't be doing a lot of those anymore.
That's the difference.
A55, are you still eating your greens?
Eating? I mean, I don't really know, Father.
So go back.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Did you just call the hammer father?
Did you? Do you not? Hold on.
Oh, hello, Governor. Hang on. Hello, Governor. Bloody hell! It's a hammer that talks. Yes, I looked after A55 during the original wars. My God, I bet you've got some stories to tell. Yes, I have. I've got some amazing stories. I mean, do you have time for them now? No, unfortunately not. I'd like to hear them. Perhaps we could organize another visit another time. By God, yes, I'm sure A55 would love to come and pay a visit again. And we could tell you all sorts of stories of our time. And I could tell you about my friend Jonathan. Lovely fellow.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Fucking love Jonathan. Don't care.
I, that would be incredible. And gentlemen, please, that's a neat trick. I like. Carry on the good work, gentlemen. I hope you're pleased with what you receive when you visit your homestead.
We could receive some.
Yes, we're getting paid finally, A55.
Mm.
For the first time since we've been here, we're actually getting paid.
Second.
Second time, all right.
I've probably been paid quite a few times.
No, I think you've only actually picked it up from your house twice.
Yeah. We've somehow got money through other ways. Yeah.
Stealing it from people's pockets generally does it.
That reminds me.
Yeah.
Can I look at what I stole? Because I haven't
Do
actually
you
looked
really
yet.
want to pull that out in front? And I'm just going to ask the question. Do you really want to pull that out in front of the guy that just told you the people are getting hung for pickpocketing?
That's a good point. All right, I'll wait till we get home.
I got it. Just thought I'd bring that up.
All right.
In case you missed it. So it's like, it was like, night, gentlemen. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, Governor.
Bye.
Bye.
See you,
Goodbye.
Glendon.
I've got to come up with a way of getting Jonathan out of that crypt.
Yes, you do.
Mate, if it happens, that'd be amazing.
I think that should just be. I think that just needs to be the campaign story. We need to release Jonathan from his tomb. Screw everything else. Just rescue Jonathan.
Like,
So as you leave Governor Constantine's gaff, the sun's definitely going down now. The moon's starting to shine in the sky. It's getting pretty dark. You can see that there are lights coming from inside the big top. So what's next on the agenda, gents?
Suppose we should really retire and get some sleep.
Well,
Looks
cool
like it.
thinking.
Fair enough. So you start to head back. You head back to number one, and you get there. Screech, all curled up, just quite happily asleep on his perch. You check. You check your messages. You have 4 separate messages that have been left for you in the 8 days since you returned, since you last returned to your house.
Damn.
yeah, it's bad.
And when you check your wage box, who tries to pick it up?
I probably would, because I don't think Roger would be a good candidate.
Oh no, there's nothing in here.
Brutus,
If you don't pay us, he's alive.
Brutus tries to pick up the wage box and pulls his back. Just kind of.
You all there, buddy?
Could use a hand here, Bestie. It's a bit too. Above my pay grade.
Dudley starts to lift it. You hear the handle, both handles of it creak as it leaves the floor.
Yeah, he weren't lying. I'll place it down on a table. If it don't break.
You have a quick count up, and after a quick count up, it works out to 11 platinum.
Holy cow!
Each or
No, in the box
in total.
Okay. 11 platinum. So that's 1 platinum is a 10 gold. Christ. So.
Yeah, it's 110 gold.
It is 11 platinum.
Okay. Well, seeing as there's 4 of us, and because I only steal from people I don't like, and I like all of you gents, I'm quite happy just to take 2 platinum, and you guys can do 3 each.
3 what?
That's very generous, Mr. Rogo. Thank you.
That's okay. I'll just steal it back when you sleep. Like, no, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that.
Yes.
So you split the money. Rogu takes 2 platinum. You go take 3 each.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's me, isn't it? I knew that.
Yes.
What one's platinum?
The one at the end next to gold.
Oh, geez Louise. How much did we get? 3?
3 each, yeah.
Yeah,
So
3
it's basically the equivalent of 30 gold.
Oh, geez Louise. I'm rich.
How long is that going to last?
Yeah. Oh,
Not
I
very
found a new
long.
part. Yeah, I found a new part
Oh.
to improve myself.
Oh, I
Whoops.
turned my Hulk buster into a war machine.
Yeah. I got a cannon. Ah.
Yeah, let me go bring. Yeah, exactly.
How much
I
would
just
that
turned
cost?
to a walking turret.
Mr. DM, how much would that cost?
All the money
Not
you
sure
got.
the technology's there yet. We'll see. Maybe
What, to get
about
to get a
level
shoulder cannon?
maybe about level 15 we'll go to that.
That'd be so
We'll
fun.
have a cannon on the shoulder. I can model it. I've got a cannon that will fit. But yes, we'll move on.
I'm hoping A55 slowly turns into Blastoise.
Two freaking cannons sticking out
Yeah.
the shoulders. Ugh.
Mate, sadly, mate.
Hey, nice.
Sadly, he's a Warforged. If he was actually Turtle, mate, I would accept that.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
I
accept
would
that.
accept
If it
that
was,
shit.
yeah.
No.
We could turn him into Metalhead. We could have a metal turtle. I'm sure I could make that. But yeah, so you've shared out your wages. You've still got the 4 notes. And Rogu's still got his
Oh yeah. Could
Are
I?
the- Oh, go
sorry.
on.
No,
No,
after you,
go on.
sir.
Oh,
I insist. After you.
yeah, all right. You talk too much anyway. Do the 4 notes?
Ouch.
Are the 4 notes addressed to anyone, all of us, or
just to the addressees of the house.
okay? Mr. Rogue, I think these are for you.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Okay, lovely. So fine, if you're going to read the 4 notes. Note number 1. I won't bother doing accents, but it's dear gentlemen, if you would like to wish to come and pay me a visit, I have some important information for you. Signed, Dr. Asili.
Right.
Gentlemen, there are many outstanding tasks. Please come and visit me, Governor Burhan.
Okay, yeah.
Gentlemen, it appears you have been on the island for a month and have not paid your taxes yet. Please leave 20% of your earnings in the box and I will collect in the morning.
And is it signed from anyone?
The taxman.
Mm.
Okay. So that's 6 gold pieces.
Because you're employed. You just earned 11 platinum.
Yeah, but 6 gold pieces. 6 gold pieces each.
On 11 platinum.
Well, yeah, each. Yeah, that's 20%.
A platinum's 100 gold.
Oh, was it 100? I thought it was only
Yeah.
10.
No. Did we do 10, 10, 10, or did we do 100, 100, 100?
I thought it was
No,
10.
it's 10.
10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold, 10 gold to
Yeah.
a platinum. We'll do it that way then. We'll do it that way then.
That's what threw me off.
We'll do it that way then. We'll stick to that.
All right.
I mean, watch you tell me the other games where they use platinum as 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, God.
And the final note reads huge capital letters, help, exclamation. We don't know what to do. They're trying to stop us. Help. But not signed by anybody.
Does it have a
don't
return
help.
address?
No, that's it. Help. We don't know what to do. They're trying to stop us. Help.
Is it at least in handwriting we've seen before?
Oh, somebody wants to investigate the note.
Okay. Four.
Other than all you could do, not written on paper.
Okay.
It's not on paper.
Can A55 run some
Diagnostics.
yeah,
It's not
calligraphy
an actual
analysis?
computer. Can't run
Okay.
That's it.
diagnostics.
By the end of this campaign, I'm gonna be Iron Man. I'm gonna have Is that what Saint would say? Is that what Father Matt is? Just Jarvis?
Pepper
I know a lot
Potts.
of people, sir. But yes, not made with paper.
Can I give it a shot? I know I'm thick as shit, but I want to
Sure.
give it a
Yeah.
shot.
No, right.
This has concerned me.
I will take every character's abilities into account.
So investigation, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, not bad. I've got a +4. 11.
Okay, better than a 4. You're 11, so you realise that it's not written on paper, and you smell because your belly's rumbling because you're hungry. Yeah, you can smell that it is not written in ink. It is written in some sort of fruit-based, jammy type thing.
Oh no. Um.
Okay, I got what whatever it is.
Can I lick it?
You just look at hard, don't you?
Well, no, that's my thinking. If it is, then we know where it's come from because that's the only thing I can really think of. So yeah, I mean, what other options do we have? Although Rogu did like it.
Rogu
Rogu
three of
went,
them, didn't he?
yeah,
Rogu Bender.
yeah.
For bloody travel.
He rode a god.
Yeah.
That's how high he got. So yeah, so you want to lick it. So Dudley's gone, smells like berries.
And then yes,
Testing.
I'll take it off him and lick it to see if I know the taste.
You lick it and you go, quite familiar. Roll me a, I'd say roll me a perception.
Okay.
Or roll me an investigation.
Right, so am I doing perception and investigation?
No, just investigation.
Oh, just investigation.
Perception and looking. You're investigating. You're actually
Okay.
concentrating on something, a particular something. So.
Investigation, that brings it to 19.
Yeah. This taste is really familiar. You've had it before. You know precisely where it's come from. And just as you're about to go, oh, your eyes dilate, and you go off into a distant trance. Start dribbling a little bit.
Yeah, now I know. Now I know who sent it. Like, I'm there, like, seeing poor Brutus's dazed face. I'm like doing that in front of his face, see if it snaps him out. If it don't, I'll try and move him to his room.
What do we want? What do we want to do? Do I want to do it? I do. Shall I? Yeah. So, Brutus, you're tripping.
I obviously.
You're tripping. You're sitting there. You're quite calmly just looking off into the distance. The guys are looking at you. Dudley's coming over. He's like trying to get some.
Not that bad.
You're away. All right then. You're away with the fairies. You're off in the distance.
Why would I slap my best
in your mind, you're flying. You're high in the sky, like a bird, arms outstretched, just woo. Above the clouds, you're looking at your shadow on the top of the clouds. As you're flying over, you're looking down on the 3 islands. Absolutely stunning. You have got the bird's eye view of everything until you hear a behind you.
Screech?
As you turn, the screech is up. As you turn behind you, you see a huge 200-foot wingspan of a giant rock chasing you down.
What no?
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I've got it. Okay, yeah, carry on.
You start doing this through the clouds to try and move a bit quicker, and the rock comes flying in, its eyes burning with flames, mouth open, screaming, talons wide. It goes into a death dive, and just about as the claws are about to grab you, you wake up.
Hello?
Right there, bestie.
It's definitely those berries.
I gathered that by how your face dropped.
I like the taste. Not so happy with the after effects. Yeah. But, there's no birds around here, are there? Other than Screech.
Just Screech.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, okay, so we know who we need to help.
Yeah.
We needed to see Dunkus anyway, so it's his men. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. No pun intended.
Well, we got 3, because we got Doc, yeah, the pompous twat who's got power hungry with money,
Hang on, there we go.
and my fellow kin.
Oh, that's so cool.
So that's
The Order of the
rock.
Phoenix.
That's the rock. And just to give you a size difference.
Yeah, try to turn Brutus into Dumbledore.
Dumbledore was evil.
Are we just going to be like a multiverse?
Now,
by the end of
Dumbledore
this?
had the Phoenix, though.
True.
But yes,
That's
so
all I
that
can use as
that was your trick. That was your
the reference.
A55 wants to try.
You just actually smear it on your face.
No.
It now says
Okay.
I don't know if Warforges can trip.
I can't. He's the only one that hasn't had a jellyberry pie.
That's true, actually.
What did you?
It's like, I want to have a ghost.
Does he get like the red ring of death?
Does not compute.
Error.
Blue screen
error.
of death appears.
Must reboot.
Okay, so in what order do we wish to do these?
So that's a good question. So did we want to carry on to Hikmet first and then deal with these things, or do we want to delay the because we've got Dr. Asili's on Hikmet, right? And so is Governor Bahun.
And
yeah. Oh yeah.
And the help.
Yeah.
Oh, were they on Hikmet? Sorry. Okay. All right. So we go that way anyway.
We just need to be back in 2 days for the circus.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's all doable. Possibly deal with the help first, and then check in with the other 3. Maybe. Or do we want to?
I mean, we could always just split up into 2 parties. I mean, we need to get my bestie's arm looked at so we can clear 2 with 1 stone there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys can do that. Look at Dudley's arm, and you'll also be near Dr. Asilian Bahun in that case. And then me and Metal Bestie can go and help these people.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, good plan. And we'll forget the tax letter even came. Rip.
What letter?
Put through A55 shredder.
Apparently he's got a shredder now. That's brilliant.
Tonight I dine on turtle soup. The okay, so that's all of that done. Do you want to check your goodies?
Yes, please. I'll probably do that when we're up in our rooms.
Okay. Anything else you want to do right now?
I will put the tax money in the tray.
Okay.
I'll do the same.
So you're going for 6 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I wonder if
Done.
we can,
Done.
because I wonder if because we're working directly with Constantine, whether we can get paid the wages after the tax deduction. I wonder if we can maybe make that process a little bit easier. So they always give us what we need, and they've already taken the tax out. I don't know. We'll figure that out next time we speak to them.
Okay.
Do we have a lot of food left? I appreciate it's really late and probably nowhere is open, but have we run out of all of our supplies?
Your basic rations that you guys carry around. I mean, your last meal was with Glendid.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it?
So yeah, you're all right food wise at the minute. I mean, he fed you and filled you up for your trip back. So I mean, yeah, you can take what's left in your fridge at home.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, it's like if you remember all the way back when he gave you the job, it was like he's giving you a home with a full supply of food. So every time you go back to the house, you've got food to eat.
Okay, sweet. All right, thank you.
So yeah, okay. So bedtime?
Bedtime.
Nice.
Do.
Cool. You all start to drift off into sleep. Rogu, you're going to go through your goodies. So you didn't get a lot of money. You got a nice little. You got a diamond ring
Ooh.
that has a piece of string around it and a little tag. And the tag on it just says number 141.
All right.
I'm just going to make that note because I will forget that. Diamond ring tag 141. Nice. There are a few pieces of gold, so like just 5 gold pieces, nothing major in there. A lady's handkerchief with the initials TE.
All right.
And an envelope with a wax seal on it.
Important.
Is there any other writing on this envelope?
No, it's just you can make out on the wax seal that it's the because you know it's the Luminon emblem.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. Oh. Am I just making this up, or is there like if you hold light behind it, you can maybe see through what the letter says?
I mean, you can, yeah, that's the thing.
Can I try that? because I want to not open the letter in case it's important, but I also want to see what's in there.
So you hold it in front of a candle because that's your thing, and you can see that there's writing, but it's a letter that's been folded over, so
Yeah.
the words are you can't quite make out the words as they're jumbled across each other.
Okay.
You can see there's a handwritten letter, as it would be, because who's going to have a computer to print something off?
Can I try and remove the wax seal in its entirety, so keeping it intact?
Yeah, I mean they normally just pop.
Yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, I'll do that then.
Okay. Yeah, so you open it up. Cool. Just trying to remember the letter. If you want to see your husband again, you will deliver the ring to 141 First Street. If we do not receive by midnight of the fourth full moon, we will kill your husband.
Ooh. And how many full moons have we had?
Tonight is night one.
Night one. Okay.
So you would need to. So currently we are day. Oh my god. Day 24.
Mhm.
So you would need to day 24, 25, 26, 27. So you need to get there by day 27.
Okay. So it's day 24. By the time we slept, it'll be 25. Will we be back in 2 days? Going to Hickmet, doing that stuff. Maybe no. I I'm trying to think whether he'd want to go and look now. Look at 141 First Street. Are we on? Remind me where we live again. We're in like Union Square or something, are we?
So you are you're one square. So I call it one square because you're town square, isn't it?
Okay.
At 141 First Street.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be tempted to wake someone up and scout it out, just out of curiosity what it is. Yeah.
Who would you want to wake up?
I think I'd go A55 just because he's not fully asleep and I wouldn't feel as rude waking him up.
I like the logic. A55. Emoji face. Rubs his eye.
Hello.
Hello.
I found this letter, almost half ransomy note, and it says we need to go somewhere 141 First Street. Are you up for coming with, scouting it out?
Why do we need to go to a random street?
That's logic.
It's a good question.
I'll just put the letter in his face.
Ooh, adventure. Say yes, A55. Say yes.
Okay.
Woohoo! Where are we going?
Oh, we're going to a dodgy alley about ransom or something.
A dodgy alley about ransom. Sounds fun.
Sure it does.
Cool.
Well, don't just sit there gawking. Let's go.
This is the first late night adventure A55 ever has.
It might be fun.
Might also be a last.
A55 quietly makes his way down the
Ooh.
stairs. Dum, dum, dum.
Ominous. If me and Brutus wakes up and we see two party members, we know what happens.
You see Screech is quite, Screech is still in the corner. Quite happily, you leave and shut the door and make your way out into the streets. It's dark now. It's night time. The street lamps are lit. So it's now time to go for a wander.
I suppose a good prerequisite question I should have asked before is, do we know where First Street is?
Pretty easy to work out from the square. You've got First Street, Second Street, Third Street, Fourth Street, Fifth Street, Sixth Street, Seventh Street, Eighth Street, Ninth Street, 10th Street.
Sweet, right.
The main parade from the main gate heading up is 10th Street.
Okay.
Street are we going to?
First Street.
So from where you are, it's almost like the opposite side, almost like down the side of Constantine's house.
Okay.
Has sorry, I was just going to ask, has the statue changed yet?
No, it's still a clown.
Okay, fair enough. All right. I'll see if I can catch him out. All right. Nope. That's fine, carry on.
See if you can catch him out.
As you do. I know you're alive.
But yeah, you make your way to First Street and you start walking down there. This is a street that's still under renovation. It's not quite finished yet. You can see that they're in shop fronts, but no shopkeepers. This is one of those underdevelopment streets. And as you sort of get down, you get 139, 140, 142.
Right. So the letter said, drop this diamond ring off at 141.
See, diamond ring?
Right. This one.
And as you sort of you look at 30, as you look at 40 and 42, there is a break in the buildings. A small break in the buildings, about maybe that wide.
Do you reckon you could squeeze down there in 5.5, or is that too narrow?
Yeah, it's metal on metal. He can't breathe in. He's just.
Okay. So maybe then.
I'm just going to give you more of a description. As you get there and you sort of look down the side, you can see that there's a ladder to a scaffold, to a ladder to a scaffold, to a ladder to a scaffold. Seems to go up 3 levels.
A55 starts climbing the building.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll roll an athletics and do it. If the building doesn't fall down.
I was going to say, nothing to grab hold to, it's just brickwork.
I am Hulkbuster. I could just break it to the wall. Should I set up a Stark Industries? Interchangeable armor.
I'm going to introduce you to Tony Stark, and he's going to sack you. Go on.
No.
Go on, Roger. You're thinking. What are you doing? What are you thinking?
Oh no, I was thinking, but then 855 went. So I was like, oh, okay, we'll do that. So I'll follow 855's lead.
What, he's going to try and climb the building.
Hmm.
Go on then, A55, with your athletics check to climb a sheer brick face building.
It's fine. I've got a +6.
Doesn't it when you roll a 2?
I didn't roll the 2. I rolled a 12. So it's 18.
18. So
I feel sorry for the residents.
Mhm.
And they're
No,
having
no,
no
it-
sleep.
it-
All
it's
they
fine.
see is a
Yeah,
piss going through their wall.
with the sheer strength of your grip, you manage to climb up the side of this building. But then you get up to sort of like the level where you can see down this middle with the 3 levels. But there's no flat roof. There's no anything for you to get.
No.
You just climbed up to a peak roof.
Plus.
You see anything up there?
Do I? Shall I do a perception? Or,
If you want to roll a perception, I'll give you a description of what you can see.
16.
Okay. So you can see where the ladders of the 3 bits of scaffolding goes up. They run along to the back of the building and then turn left.
If I'm left.
Yeah, so you've climbed up 140 and they go up and they run around the back of 142.
Okay.
So did they say we have to deliver it nicely? Or
I didn't specify.
okay.
Bear in mind, there is a potential dead husband online, so we could treat it with some caution.
I don't think I'm going to get in any other way unless I smash the building.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Building's fine.
So wait, is there a door straight into 142? Is that the one we're going to?
Right, is there a door? What?
Straight to 142.
Yeah, it's got 142's got a front door.
Is the front door accessible to me? Or is that
Well, if you climb down 140 and walk across to go in 142, yes. Rogue's still standing in the middle looking at this ladder.
We want to go to 142.
No, you want to go to 141.
141. Is that right? Where's 141 then?
140, 142, and there's a walkway that goes up the back of 142.
Right. What? Okay.
I will try the ladder way.
A55's on the side of a building, clueless. What is A55 going to do?
He's going to stand. He's going to stand by the entrance to the alleyway and be on guard. How's that sound?
Sure.
Cool. Roger, pretty easy. You can see that this is purpose built. So you sort of go up the 3 little ramps and follow it and head round the back. And as you head round the back, you're looking out across another like small square, like a much smaller sort of square. You can see that there's like a small seating area, etc. But as you walk along this wooden gangway, it takes you to a door. Sort of high, would be sort of like maybe the loft area of 142.
Okay. Oh.
And next to the door, marked in the the concrete of the building, there is a sun emblem.
Okay. I would like to see if I can get in.
So you try the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. The door's locked.
Oh. Does the waving, or more specifically, is there an obvious like key lock?
Yeah,
Fine.
it's a normal door, just
Okay.
with a handle and a key.
All right. So rereading the letter, it said just give this diamond ring to 141, and then husband won't be murdered. Is there a slot to put this diamond ring in?
No letterbox, no nothing. It's just a door.
Okay.
There's not even a good gap around the door for you to sort of slide it through. The letter slides through flat, but the ring gets stuck.
Can I knock on the door?
Sure.
Okay.
You hear, as you knock on the door, you hear some movement inside. And the door opens, and a very sleepy looking man, sort of like in a like a nightcap and a full gown, wearing slippers with just a little candle. What do you want?
I believe you have my husband.
Well done.
Not quite sure what to
Fair
say.
play.
Well done.
Your husband. He sort of looks behind and goes, "Have you been smoking something?"
Not recently.
Oh. Where are you looking for?
Where am I looking for?
Yeah, I'm sure you got the wrong address.
No, I've 141 First Street, right?
Aye, that be it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he goes, a hand sort of comes across and goes, "Go back to bed, Dad." There we go. Now, something about your husband. And he sort of stands tall. That much of his nose is sort of missing above the doorway.
Yes, I received this letter, and then I'll give him the letter.
Funny, you don't look like a Teresa.
Teresa, right? One sec.
Love this. I love this so much. And I'm asleep.
You have my husband.
That's the quote I love. Everything so far of this episode.
That needs to be on his t-shirt. When he
Yes,
gets the
you have my
that's his
husband.
quote. You have
You
my
have
husband.
my husband. So,
Okay.
yeah. You don't look like a Teresa.
Yes, but I am, though. And I have the ring for you.
And he put this huge hand just comes out in front of him and goes, "Well,
Can I make sure? Can I see my husband first? Make sure he's safe?
your husband will be safe as long as the ring is delivered."
But what's my assurance? How can I be sure of this?
You have the word of the brothers of Luminor.
where at least is my husband being held? And remind me what he did again.
Your husband is being held of the highest heresy.
Teresa's husband. And what exactly will happen when I hand over the ring? Will he be returned home safely?
You will have your husband by the 4th full moon.
By the fourth one. So if I were to come back in a few days and give you the ring, will the husband be returned immediately?
Your husband is not kept here. But if you wish to give me the ring, then your husband will be delivered by the 4th moon.
See, yeah. I don't want to just give the ring over because it may be of value to Teresa. There must be a reason why they want it, right? So I think, is it worth just giving it over now or going away and figuring out what this is first? But then we only have 2 days and we have other stuff to do, right? So, uh, well, I know where they live, right? So I can always come back and take the ring again at a later date.
If you wish to, yes.
Okay, cool. All right then, and then I'll hand over the ring.
Okay. And he holds it up and he's still with the tag on it. And he sort of puts his candle up against it. Very good. Sticks it in his top pocket of his shirt. Pats it nicely. You've done well, Teresa Elwood.
Elwood. Elwood. Thank you. And then
Your husband will be returned safely to you by the 4th full moon.
thank you.
May the light shine upon you.
Thank you. And then I'll take out my necklace with the sun on it and do like a little nod.
Okay, and in that, all of a sudden, the facial expression changes, and you kind of. Hmm.
Oh no, I think I did that in the wrong order, right? I should have used that first. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, and says nothing else, just steps back and then closes the door.
Okay. Cool. And I'll hurry back to A55.
855.
Hello.
Well, 855. Why were you in English again? While you were waiting out the front, you noticed 6 suspicious men. And I say suspicious, they're out in the middle of the night and they're completely sober. And as they walk past you, you take a good look at them, so you're going to roll me a perception.
Oh, cheers. I'll take a fucking terrible look at him. 7.
Oh, awesome. A little bit too dark.
Windscreen wipers.
But you can tell the gentlemen are dressed all in black with big hats.
Big hats. I'm gonna fold a copy of one of my Saint Matthias pamphlets into a paper airplane.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send it that way.
You're going to throw it at them. Okay, cool. Dexterity.
Uh,
How good is
Dexterity
paper
for throwing a paper plane. 17.
Very nice. Yeah, perfect paper. It's the best paper airplane that Warforged has ever made. and you sort of just quickly fold it up and you throw it, and then walking along, one of them in the back of the head. He sort of turns, like torch in hand, bends down, picks it up, looks at it, and goes, "Thank you."
Okay, so they're not aggressive.
And sort of turns around and walks down. God, they've missed one out. You can do it jumping on one leg.
Jumping on one leg. Shots in version 2.
Yes, this is an old draft. There's 15 of them now.
15 odd, dear Lord. Screw you, DM. This is fine.
I'm trying to give you a clue as to who they are.
What do you mean? How is that a clue?
What?
Jumping on one
Dynamite
leg. Are they
Rays
flamingos?
for St. Mateus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 dynamite. So who in
15?
God's name would know all the dynamite ways to praise St. Mateus
St. Mateus.
on the 3 islands? Who would know? Whose symbol was on the door? Whose symbol was on the freaking letter?
I don't remember.
Who?
I don't remember.
This is where you should pay attention.
Yeah, well, now I'm writing down
The light bulbs.
Rogan,
Light
as you get back,
bulbs.
as you get back down that ladder, A55 is going, I can't remember. A55, you look a bit flustered.
Yeah, what's wrong?
There was some people with big hats, and I threw one of my 10 dynamite ways to praise Saint Mateus, and they said thank you, and then they said there's another way, so that means I've got to find a second copy now. But they're going somewhere over there, and I don't know where they're going. And I don't know who they are either, because the DM's giving me crap, please.
I think you need a nice long sleep, and then just pat on the shoulder.
The
These
DM
people.
clues. Seriously. Crap clues.
Yeah, okay, jumping on one leg. And I forgot what was on the door. I was paying attention, but not to that specific part, because that was Rogu.
Well, I'll tell you then. So when I went in there, I saw the brothers of the Luminon. They had their symbols and everything.
Ta-da!
Okay. Oh, so they're the people. They're the people of the Luminon. Those ones that just went past. Do you want to go have a cheeky chat with them? Also, what the bloody hell did that guy say or person say at the door?
Right. So I gave them the ring, and they should be returning my husband in the next few days.
Do you know who your husband is?
Last name Elwood. I didn't ask, but he'll be back with. He'll be back with Teresa anyway in the next few days. So we've done our good deed for the night.
Do you want to go speak to the brother of the Luminon?
Or, well, we know they're here now. We can always come back another time. Because I appreciate.
See, but what if they're like Batman, just disappear? You know, you might want to.
Who's Batman?
I don't know.
It must be a relation of Screech.
Yeah.
So I think there's a brother of the Luminon outpost here, because 141 was Luminon territory. So I think we can always come back at a later date, just check it back out, see what they're up to. But yeah, I'm good for this evening. I think we've caused enough trouble for now.
We mean you've caused enough trouble by stealing a letter.
You broke 140, didn't you? You smashed through the wall?
No.
Oh, okay, fair enough then.
Just some handprints in the rocks outside. Just...
okay, fair enough. Okay.
Obviously, because I thought it'd be a flat roof. But obviously not.
I think
Is
we'll
that
make
happy? You're not going to follow the guys that were in the street. You're just going to head back to home.
I think so. I think Rogu's content for the evening. I think he knows that the Luminon are here, so we can always come back and cross that bridge at a later date.
Very nice. Fair enough. So A55 and Rogu, you head back. You head back across. You can hear loud music coming from the Brothers in Arms pub, absolutely bouncing. And as you know, walking along, you've been pointed out the new casino, which is now on the town square. You can see a couple of very large lizard folk bouncers throwing a man out, and you just kind of hear, "No money, get out."
Poor guy. Well, we're off to bed, aren't we?
No, I'm sure he'll sort himself out.
And then back to the house you get. And yeah, bedtime. So Brutus and Dudley, who were already asleep because they didn't choose to do anything. Let's start with Brutus.
Oh.
Your dreams are getting vivid, mate. There's some of that jelly berry still in your system. As you and as you sleep and drift off into a deep, heavy sleep, your dream starts off all lovely. Nice green fields, rainbows, beautiful twittering birds, a lovely brook just flowing in the distance. All of a sudden, a dark cloud just comes over the top, shading everything. The birds turn from chirping little sparrows into vile vampire bats hanging from the trees. The green leaves turn to a dark black. The bark turns rotten and ashen. The river turns to sludge as the grass burns right before your eyes. As a faceless man stands in front of you, dark cloak, hood covering most of his face, nothing but an elongated jaw with vile teeth sticking out.
Hello?
Approach, my son.
You know what? I'm not kind of getting the approach me vibe right now. Who are you?
As you say that, whew, right there in front of you.
Yeah, my parents just come round.
Hello, my son.
Hello?
So good to meet you.
Still, it would be really nice to know who you are right about now.
Why, I'm your father.
Luke?
Reasonably sure I would recognize my own father.
That's what they all say. But one day you'll be calling me Master.
And on that day, hell will freeze over.
Why? It already has. Holds his hand out, and you can see his hand turns to ice almost instantly.
Okay, hell's freezing over.
And he just holds it in front of you and goes, and the cold draft, you can feel it across your face. Just this instant wind chill factor. Just hitting you, just completely chills you to the bone. Yes, one day you will call me master. And as he does that and pulls the hood off, your face is there.
Oh, damn. Mindfuckery at its finest.
And then you wake up.
How much of those berries did I lick?
Hmm.
You know what? I won't sleep for a little bit. I think I'll just go out and stretch. So yeah, I'll probably. Would you have said I probably would have had like 4 hours sleep?
I mean, yeah, because you're only a half. It's early in the morning. The old sparrows are out.
Then yeah, I'll probably end up going to take a trip to the casino, see if I can spend my troubles away.
Fair enough. We'll get to that in a minute. Dudley,
Yes.
need you to roll a history check for me
Oh, joy.
while you're asleep. Let's have a look.
Let's see if my memory banks are working. That's a decent roll. 18.
Nice. Yeah, your memory is really starting to flicker. You have another flash of the memory. Your vision is you're looking up at a wooden ceiling. You can hear the rocking and gentle crashing of the waves up against the side of a ship. 3 shadowy faces stand over you looking down as each face sort of unveils itself. One face, a sort of gaunt green looking female orc, long brown hair, one huge snaggletooth sticking up over her top lip. And you sort of hear her say, the female orc voice. What's a female orc voice? Let's have a go. Don't. Yeah, who knows? Don't worry, my child. It will all be okay. Calm down. Sleep. Good boy. Just starts rocking you.
Okay.
Another face that stands over you, a tricorn hat, tattoos down the right hand side of his face, and one huge sort of handlebar moustache.
Okay.
The third face. As it looks over you, you don't see the face, but you hear. Yes, he will do nicely.
Son of a gun. Oh, that's gonna make me wake up in a bad mood. Thanks.
The 2 guys that went to bed late. A55 doesn't need to sleep as long as Rogu. A55, you're next.
Thank you.
God forbid you guys ever get a decent night's sleep. A55, your dream. You're back in the wars.
Yeah.
You're watching fireballs and meteors rain down. You're watching orcs, bugbears, dragonborns explode and and just decimation in front of you everywhere. As you turn to your side, you see in robes various clerics swinging their weapons, paladins in full armor taking hits, and then you look the other side and you see another warforged just like you. It's the brother in arms, effectively, in A56. And as one of these fireballs comes down and strikes him, wrecking him, destroying him, arm flies here, leg flies there, nothing but a torn torso sitting on the floor. And you hear one sentence come from within all of the blasts, a noise surrounding you. The same A55, don't forget me, brother.
Well, I mean, I forgot him, but I remember him now. Because
Yeah, you were broken. Your memory banks are slowly fixing themselves. So
yeah.
Another memory.
I had one similar to that.
You did, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had one fighting beside it. This one, now he's seeing you're broken.
Yeah.
This is why we take notes, Michael. And Rogu. Because what's a night's sleep without a trippy Dragonborn? Okay, Rogu. Okay, cool. Rogu, your dream is one that's very familiar to you by now. You're starting to feel things that you're not used to, and you're starting to see things that would, although slowly become part of you, are still quite new. So you see the face of Caraboa as if it's in your room looking directly at you. These giant green snake eyes just looking at you from the pitch black of your bedroom. You will be a perfect disciple. And when it is my time to rise, we shall conquer. And as that sort of finishes, you sort of stand and you walk across your room and you stand and look at yourself in the mirror. And in front of you, you see a perfect white python. White cobra.
Oh, okay. Do I, even though I see myself as a full white cobra, do I feel it, or is it fully just seeing it in the mirror?
So as for this moment of nighttime, you see you stand in front of a mirror. So it's almost like you're sleepwalking, but you're in a dream.
Okay.
And you stand up in your bedroom, you walk past your mirror and catch a glimpse of yourself, but dressed as this perfect white cobra.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Bruce, you went to the casino.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. The bird. I said the birds were out, didn't I? Okay. As you sort of leave and start heading there, you can see that gangs of people are starting to leave the casino. Sort of waddle into the street. Some with hair all over the place, a tie around the side. One guy walks out with nothing but a pair of boxer shorts on and a pair of sandals. Oh, be careful about that place. They'll literally take the shirt off your back.
Well, thank you for the advice. However, I'm completely sober. I think I'll be okay. Yes, yes. Thumbs up.
Just waddles off. Other guys sort of kind of go. And as you sort of get to the door, you see that there's a very well dressed human, sort of standing there, beautiful, beautiful blonde locks sort of pulled back into a small ponytail. Very well done up, very, very chic garb, like pristine. And gentlemen, I would like to thank you for your patronage this evening. Let the light shine upon you all. Thank you. And we will see you all again tomorrow's eve. Utter pleasure, as usual. Nighty night.
Well, bollocks. I'll go back home.
The face is very familiar to you. So you're going to roll me a perception.
Okay. 15.
Cool. See if he's that familiar. I mean, he is that familiar. You remember him in a different light. The last time you saw him, he was a staggering drunk outside Gordon's bar.
Oh, I think I know who this is.
I recognize you from somewhere.
Nine. Sorry, are you talking to me?
Yes, you were the drunkard outside the bar that time.
Not necessarily a drunkard, sir. Former champion.
Drunkard
Gregorius
champion.
is the name.
Who actually beat him again?
Uh-huh. The
Was
guy
it
who's asleep in his
855 or was that me?
It was you.
Hey, I'm happy for that now.
Damien.
What happened
Champion.
then? Did you lose a fight and suddenly just change careers?
When you fight enough, you earn enough money to open a business. So I have. Apparently, this building came up quite cheap.
It's good to see you're doing well for yourself. I'm assuming you're closed now.
Unfortunately, yes, as the sun rises, our doors shut, but as the sun goes down, our doors will open again and more money will roll.
I don't suppose you have another gladiatorial arena in there, do you?
No, far from that now. Don't wish to partake in any more of gratuitous violence. Those days are behind me. Now I just like to roll dice.
I like to roll dice as well. Perhaps I'll pay a visit over the next couple of nights.
Of course, it would be wonderful to have you.
Well,
And don't forget to bring your friends along. It's been a while since I've seen them, too.
Well, I'll make sure they hear that you're doing well for yourself.
Excellent.
But on that note, good day, and I will see you soon.
Farewell, sir.
And I'll just walk off back home.
And he just sort of lock up and walk back in.
Okay.
And as Brutus heads back to the house, the alarm clock goes off to wake the rest of you. Frickin' bird. And that's where we'll take our break.
Cool.
So you all wake up on day 24 of your journey into the Teer Fradee Isles. And yeah, what's the plan after your pretty restless night?
After seeing what I saw, I know I'm making a beeline to the Naut because I'm in a. That's just round me up.
Okay.
Everything all right, bestie?
Let's just say I don't know if it's a dream or a vision, but it's left me in left a bitter taste, if I can say it like that.
Maybe you had too much of the berry stuff when you touched the letter.
Maybe, but I just need to get some answers
Okay. Well,
to go clear something.
well, can we at least go see Dunkus first for your arm, and then we can go for the answers after?
Fair enough. Okay.
Let's get your arm treated, and then at least whatever answers you seek, you'll be at full strength.
How's the other two?
Yeah, we're fine. We just stayed in bed all night and didn't do anything strange. No, I'm kidding.
That's ominous.
So we found, well, I found the letter, and it was some information, drop off this ring on First Street at the house 141. So I read that during the night and thought, okay, I'll take A55 and we'll scope it out. And it ended up being a brother of the Luminon camp out, which was very strange. And yeah, I gave them the ring, and apparently they're going to return someone's husband safe and sound. But yeah, it looks like we have a Luminon outpost on First Street.
Okay.
Right, that was about it, really.
Oh. So you've given us another quest again that we probably won't ever do.
Hopefully, because I've given the ring back, that solves that quest. That closes off that ring. So we don't have to go into
Did
it
you
further.
find out? Now, what did he say? They're just going to give the husband back straight off?
No, so it said they were going to send him back safely by the fourth full moon, something like that, in a few
Did you
days at least.
ask? Did you ask alive?
No, I didn't.
So he might be, delivered safely in a body bag, in ashes, in pieces.
That's true. I think they think that I was the woman and I was a brother of the Luminon, so hopefully they won't just murder the husband of a member.
How blind were they to not recognize you? You must have pulled off being a female very well.
Yes, and it helped that his eyes were above the door, so he couldn't actually see me.
Oh, that definitely would help, yes. I think if he saw you, he'd probably realize that perhaps not a woman.
Yeah, we'll see anyway. If we hear the reports of a murder, then we'll know it failed.
Would we actually hear it? Because I don't think we're gonna get heard at. Oh, by the way, the Luminons are murderous hobos, and
Alright.
they preach the light.
Okay. So maybe when we come back then, when we're back here, we need to check in on someone called Teresa Elwood and casually ask if her husband is alive or dead. Then we'll know. But yeah, that's a future problem. We'll put that on the pile with everything else.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the plan for now then, gents?
Well, I think Mr. Dudley has some answers he needs resolving, gents. So we're gonna go see Dunkus first, and then go see what he needs to do with these answers. Do you guys want to see Dr. Asili and Governor Barron?
Yeah, okay, that sounds good.
We may as well make use of our party at this point.
So the four of you heading to Dunkus.
Sounds good.
So we'll all head to Hikmet.
Yeah.
Brutus and Dudley will head to Dunkus, and then A55 and I will head to Dr. Asili and Barhun.
Uh-huh.
And don't forget about the pie makers as well. That actually need help.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Once
I
we've
don't
all...
mind joining Hitmet, and we can sort my arm and my answers later. But
well, it's a, so give you your areas. So you've got four things potentially in Hikmet.
Yes.
With Dunkus, Pies, Asili, and Burham.
Mm-hmm.
You've got one thing in New Serene, which is Dudley.
Yes.
Dudley's answers.
Oh, okay, fair. Yeah. Oh.
Don't worry about it.
No. If you need answers, we need to get them.
Yeah, bestie, come on. We need to do this for you.
Okay, we'll go answers first, and then everything else after.
Are you sure?
Hold on. And
Absolutely, bestie.
go get this right. Circus was 2 days. So circus will be day 26. Cool. Just write on the calendar. Cool. So you're now going to go to the Nauts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dudley's answers. Cool. So after the night of the circus arriving and all of the animals and etc.s making their way down 10th Street for the main parade, there is a mass of feces scattered upon the streets. You see that there's cleaners out with huge barrels, massive spades just scooping it all up as you're walking south to head to the docks. But in making your way down there, you pass nothing in particular. Coin Guard doing their patrols. Get to the main gates. The guards on the gate give you a good sensible nod as you're leaving. Enjoy your day, sir. Thank you. Pleasure. The docks themselves, again, are always busy. The cranes lifting various crates from incoming ships, unloading them, ready to be taken to the various cities. Masses of redcoats with trident hats walking around, etc., etc.
I will try and talk to the nearest one.
Okay, describe what they look like.
What?
The Naut that you want to grab. Describe what they look like. Hesitate, human, elf, dwarf.
I'm gonna say dwarven.
Okay, fair enough. Fine. You approach. You approach a short, what appears to be a short man, searching through one of the barrels. As you approach him, and he turns around, you can see he's got a huge ginger moustache, sort of that hangs down over his chest. Sort of one eye half closed, the other eye under a patch.
As you will do. Sorry to startle you.
Hey, is he going to be useful? Okay. Hey,
I'm. How can I say it? You know the logging books of who goes in, goes out.
I see those people. You know.
The ledgers, yeah.
Hey.
Where would it be kept? No,
We have the admiral in the office.
perfect. Where's the office?
Now we'll be doing over there.
Thank you for your time. And I will make out what the fuck he said and go in that direction.
Yeah.
I'll go look for the office.
You see, he turns around and goes,
So tempted.
what are you tempted to do?
No. I will press on.
He pointed you in the direction of one of the larger warehouses on the dock.
Yes.
And as you approach, two Nauts in full regalia, sort of like long red coat, golden buttons, all of the trim, the tricorn hat, the cutlass by the side, and you see two flintlock pistols on the other side as they stand either side of the door of the warehouse.
Good morning. Is this where the archives are? The ledgers?
Aye, they be up in no, they won't. They be up in the Admiral's office. What you be needing those for?
I need some answers, if that's okay.
Answers? Answers? What kind of answers will you be looking for from our Admiral? You're not one of those stupid Luminons, are ye?
Don't insult me.
We do get some weird sots around here.
I'm trying to find my origin. Apparently, I got told I'm a Naut. So I want to find out my mother's name.
You be a Naut looking like that? Any proof that
Surprising.
ye be born at sea?
I got told by a deity, and I get visions of hearing waves crashing, being in a boat, and that's why I want to know if I was. Hence why I need the ledgers for the answers.
The one over the other side sort of nudges him and goes, "He looks like he was born at sea. I mean, look at the colour of him. Permanently seasick. Because he's green. No, no. No, and well, the only thing I can suggest is that you be talking to our admiral.
And may I ask where his cabin is?
Our admiral is currently right over there, signing in some shipments.
Can you lead the way, as I don't want he'll, be not on guard, but be more.
I understand the trepidation. That's fine. Let us be headed over there. Do all four of you need to be coming for this, or can we do it? Can we do it in a one-to-one basis? Our admiral's a bit jumpy with strangers at the moment.
Hence why I asked if you come with, so it's not as intimidating.
As long as it just be you, we leave these three behind us.
Oh, that's cool.
If
We'll
that's
hang
all
out.
right, you three.
Yeah, no
You
problem,
sure
bud.
we're gonna be okay, bestie?
It's a different territory, but if this is their area, so I'm not gonna step on toes.
All right. I'll wait here.
All right,
Very
thank
well.
you.
Right, Kevin, then I introduce you to our admiral.
Yeah, and I'll follow.
Sorry to disturb you, Admiral. We have a fellow here claiming to be a Naut, looking for his origins. Wishes to check the ledger. If that be a possibility for you, sir. And you see him he's just sitting there, head over him, this huge book, just signing in. And he goes, "You bother me with such things now. Leave me."
Did he look like the person that was in the vision?
Ooh. What would I need to do? Then go and roll a history.
Oh, don't give me shit. Do not try and fuck me when I'm this close. History. 13.
Okay. The man himself, he has got tattoos. I mean, the two guys that were at the door have tattoos. The admiral himself has got tattoos on his face. But you can see underneath his tricorn hat as he's down, you can see that there is a large white moustache.
Apologies. Can I see your moustache? I know it's a weird request, but I think I'm guessing you might be there if it's about my mum. You might have been there.
And he just kind of he sort of looks up from there and goes, "Your mum," and you can see huge white handlebar tattoo.
I think I recognise you, sir. Did you? How can I say it? A orc female with one snaggled tooth, and I hate saying this, a laughing Lord Dalzell. And you can, I'm grinding my teeth when I'm saying that name.
Yeah, he's fine. He sort of sits back. Lord Dozel, Lord Dozel. We had a Lord Dozel land only maybe a couple of weeks ago. I'd have to check the ledgers. How long ago are we talking?
Let's say probably when we lost the war.
Give your age.
Oh bloody hell!
How old's your character? This is where we work out some years. How old's your character?
Jesus, I didn't even think of how old.
Well, this is it. Now you can think of it. How old is your character?
Do you know what? I'm gonna go forward a percentile die.
I like the fact they could end up being 99 years old.
Decent, 35.
Okay. 35 years ago, eh? I'd have to check. I'd have to go back in the records to check some books, but it's definitely a possibility. We took many an islander with us when we left. Some survived, some didn't.
Nor did my mum. She wasn't one of them.
Your mum didn't survive. Then what happened to you?
Hence, I'm technically classed as a Naut, born from sea.
Bored at sea, eh? We took a pregnant one. Sounds like a rarity. I would have only have been a first mate back then.
That explains why I think I saw you from a memory.
Interesting. I mean, I do have a lot of work to do right now. And I know that you want answers, but I will have to dig deep in the ledgers. If I could just take, I mean, do we have a name? We got Lord Doe 36 years ago. Yes. No, that's enough to go on. Yeah. Yes, I think. Yes, no, that should be enough for me. Could I have your name and perhaps somewhere where I could reach you? Just so I can get in contact if needs be.
The name that I was given is Dudley Geronimo.
Like jumping off of stuff, do we?
Now or charging head first.
I like your moxie.
And one, I think, is it 1 squared is the household.
Oh, government
Or
building.
or
Aren't you a
talk
plus
to,
one?
not by choice.
What do you do there? Work the kitchen, scrub the toilets.
Working as political advisors with Constantine.
Well, haven't we gone up in the world? Born at sea
Again.
to a political advisor for the governor.
Let's just say
Excuse
it
my
wasn't my
laughter.
choice.
Excuse my laughter, but that is a roundabout way to get yourself to the top, lad. Well, I've got your information. Give me some time. and I will do my best for you, Mr. Geronimo.
Appreciate it, Apple.
Yes, yes. Now, back to this. You there! Why do you think we need so much freaking wool? He just goes back to his job.
Well, and I will head back to the party. A bit more at ease. Sorry for making you wait.
All right, my friend. Did you get the answers you need?
Hopefully, he has to do some digging because it's been so long.
Well, it's a start at least.
Exactly.
Now, can we please go and sort your goddamn arm out?
Fine. Sorry, Mom.
It's okay, my boy.
Snaggletooth.
At least I actually finally got a parenting figure. Well, a better one.
You get ready to start leaving the docks.
Yep.
Now, remember from what you can see, from where you are, you can see like the two islands either side. Like in the distance, you can see the beaches, etc. As you're heading back to the city, you hear a few ramblings from around. Look at that over there!
I'll turn around.
And as you turn and look across to the southern coastline of Hikmet, you see flying over flying high up in the clouds, this huge I use the term gargantuan shadow above the clouds.
Shadow. Oh God, no. Would we recognize the silhouette?
Well, that goes down to what your perception roll shows me next.
Go on.
13.
0.
7.
0. 13, 0, 11. A55?
Did he power down again?
Yeah, probably. He's probably concentrating on something else like he normally does.
What was the role exactly?
Perception.
Oh, okay. 4.
Yeah, so sometimes it's worth just leaving him asleep, I think. Okay. So got 11, a 0. Did I have a 13?
Yeah, I rolled the 13.
Okay, Brutus, you sort of catch the silhouette of like that. You can see that there's a large body with two elongated shadows either side, which look like wings.
Okay.
You gauge the size of maybe this thing, depending. Obviously, you're looking at shadow, so you reckon this thing could be 1,000 feet long.
1,000 feet long.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Okay.
You're looking up the size of this shadow, just like the way it's depicted. This thing fills the entire sky. It's like it's a whole cloud of shadow.
What the?
Well, I can definitely tell you all it's a bird.
It's a what?
A bird. You know, they flap their wings and fly. But
Oh,
a
a
really
big
big
ass
bird.
bird.
And I'm hoping this works. We'll find out. You hear this as it flies over the clouds. Did that come over?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Angry ass bird.
Let's put it mildly.
I like it.
Is the sound deafening, or is it like quite faint in the distance?
It not deafening and not faint. The roar rumbles like thunder.
Okay.
So it's sort of like moves along the clouds.
So would you say it was like thunder? Or is it just like roaring across?
Yeah.
Okay. I have not heard that before.
I haven't even seen a creature that made that noise.
Judging by its size, I don't really want to engage it.
Seconded.
Well, if my bestie doesn't want to do it, we're not doing it.
And with that, you can see that there are guys. They've got their spy glasses out. They're trying to look above the clouds. You see, there's fellas like some have just run for cover after seeing the shadow that looked like it almost covered the entire south of the island.
Cool.
Can I have a look at the bag of holding?
Yeah.
For anything relating on Jack Human's creatures of legend.
Okay. Yes, there was a 27 thing encyclopedia.
Yes. Oh, 79.
79, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And you sort of pull it out and you go to the index, and it's like creatures of legend, 1,000 feet long, kind of having a look through it. And only two creatures appear at that sort of size.
Okay, which are?
Two creatures of legend.
Yeah, the names of them?
Bahamut
And Tiamat.
or Tiamat.
Oh,
So,
Ouch.
this is either Bahamut or Tiamat.
Ah.
okay.
And when is the next boat back home? I think we've done all we need to do on these islands. Oh. Interesting. I assume we still or don't want to go to Hickman anymore, right? Are we waiting for this thing to pass over?
Oh, it's gone. As quick as it was there, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
Big dark shadow came, roared, disappeared. That's why everybody's down looking in the sky trying to find it.
Okay.
Stop that trying to find it.
You've got a few of the Nauts sort of running around grabbing harpoons and things. Do you know how much something like that will get us? We'll make a fortune. Come on, to arms, lads. Go back to sleep. It's fucking gone. Oh, throws the harpoon on the floor. It goes ping, just flies off, disappears off into the distance. You suddenly hear a ah!
I feel sorry for that guy. He wasn't even asleep. He was working.
It's a flesh wound. He's probably fine, Mr. Dudley.
Oh no.
But yes,
It's but a scratch. Your arm's off.
All of a sudden you hear a rumble of thunder. A proper rumble of thunder.
Okay, not okay. Yeah.
And the clouds over the islands go dark, and rain starts to fall.
Shall we press on? Or do you want to rain off?
We do need to get your arm looked at. May as well continue while we can.
Very well. You head through the city. You can see that there people are still scooping up poo and moving it. Big old barrels, like 5-foot barrels high, full of feces for various creatures that walk down through the city. But you head out via the east gate. The rain has not stopped. The merchants moving back and forth. There is still a queue heading over the bridge. Various merchants. You sort of catch a glimpse of a couple that you've recognised from before. You stand in queue like good boys. One voice comes from on top of one of the stands. Hey guys, long time no see.
Oh
How
no.
you doing?
Yeah, man. Still dealing with life.
How's your wife?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Saying, how's your wife?
My
Because
wife is still tweeting away quite happily, I must say. Yeah. Did you ever find your chinchilla friend?
We never did.
No.
I take the confusion as a no.
we might need your help with that.
Those rabbits are a damn thing to find.
Yeah, that is we might need your help or your wife's help with that department. If that's okay as a request.
You need my help, you don't need my help to find no rabbit. You just head into the forest, give a little whistle, and the things will come running. Just make sure you go to the right place.
And where is the right place?
A place where the water sings the tune of the angels.
Noted. Thank you.
That'll be all right. Oh, it's my time to cross. Catch you on the flip side.
Enjoy yourself.
Miss that guy. I just like doing the voice. I think I make a good hippie. Need the hair back. But yeah, he crosses. The one that crosses back, you don't know. Never seen them before. Couple of gnomish looking characters. And they're coming back with an empty cart. But now it's your time to cross. Right, queue. Yeah, under the queue. Oh, your turn. Regal. And you've crossed this bridge so many times. And every time you've crossed, you enjoy looking over the side because you see various different things. So are we gonna look for more various things? Because you're all intrigued, I can tell.
Oh, definitely.
I want
Let's
to
roll a perception check as we all walk across this bridge.
Is that everyone?
Across dozens of times.
If you want to look, yeah. 19.
30-20.
19.
A55.
Oh,
9.
God damn it.
Right, we'll do A55. For A55, still intrigued by that warforged that he saw walking on the bottom that disappeared underneath the bridge.
Yeah, that's weird.
Because A55 never told you guys any of that. So
No, he didn't.
A55 goes
Oops.
back and stares, looking for that warforged, or at least looking for somewhere underneath that bridge, where he could have at least disappeared to. But with no luck. The rest of you, as you start looking over the edge, what do we want to do? How annoying do I want to be? Okay, Dudley.
Yes.
As you look over and you start looking in the water, you see two large fins sort of swimming in perfect, say formation, unison, in perfect unison next to each other, as they sort of almost swim up to the surface, and this one single ridged fin sort of comes out as it goes back under, and then the two fins carry on going in unison under the bridge.
Nice.
So two tails, one back. Brutus, you look over. Now you're quite hungry. I can sense that as a character you're quite hungry because you haven't eaten anything for a while, and you know you're used to dining on some of the best food that you could possibly dine. You're remembering back to those dressed king crabs that you used to have when you were sitting at these large dinner functions.
With garlic butter.
Oh dear, can't forget the garlic bar, man.
No, I love the garlic butter.
Squeeze the lemon over the top.
Oh, those days.
And while you're doing that, you see a large fish. I mean large, you're gonna put down that this fish is probably about 10 feet long. Very
Kinda like a
similar
tuna?
shape to a tuna, long,
Yeah.
thin, powering through the water. And just out of the shadows, this huge claw just reaches up, just goes and takes the fish. And as you see the claw go back down, you look at what looked like just a stone laying at the bottom of the ocean. This huge 20-foot wide crab just chewing on this 10-foot fish. Rogu, you can see the excitement of all these fish around, and you catch the glimpse of the crab catch, and you're like, "Whoa, that, avoid that, avoid that." And that's why I don't swim. But while you're looking, you can see something creeping around the side of the crab. Brutus is looking at the fish being eaten by the crab, but you can see something creeping around the side of the crab, just sort of around the side of its legs, like almost like he's trying to sneak. And as you look, you can pick out that there's sort of a yellowish head. And as it steps out of the shadow, you catch a glimpse of the sun hitting a metallic body.
Okay.
Looks like a warforge.
Oh,
As
damn.
it steps back into the shadow.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I just saw a little yellow robot in the water. That's cool. Good for them.
And you reach the other side.
Did I think the Warforged? I appreciate it's the same type of thing as A55, but it looked very similar to A55.
Yes, like A55's original build.
All right. Hmm. All right. I think I saw something that looked like you in the water A55.
Looked like me.
Yeah, it was yellow and was sneaking around the crab. I, that's probably irrelevant information, but yeah, it looked like you.
How big is the crab?
Uh,
The crab was
The
huge.
the main carapace of the shell of the crab was about 20 foot wide. So with the legs, 40 foot.
Yeah. So it's a normal sized warforged.
yeah, it seemed like it.
Where is he?
It was scuttling around the side of the big crab.
I'm gonna go investigate that.
Look, you want to go down to the water where there's a
Why
40
not?
foot crab eating dinner.
Why not?
Let's do it. A55, you walk off the bridge and you head to the side of the bank where Rogu pointed out that this warforge was next to the crab. And as you stand there and look in, you can see only about sort of 6 feet under the water level, this crab sitting on the bottom of the water quite happily eating away at the back end of this large fish.
Hmm. Can I roll a perception or investigation for the yellow thing, the yellow warforged?
You can roll an investigation.
Okie dokie. Uh,
While this is going on, Mr. Dudley,
Yes.
how would you fancy some crab for dinner?
What do you have planned? May I ask?
Well, you're the strong one out of us two. Do you feel like you could take on a 20-foot crab?
Should we go sort out my arm first, and then I'll guarantee you to give you 100% on taking on a crab. How's that?
Okay.
They're
Crab
talking.
might go.
What'd you get to roll? A55, what's your roll?
15.
Okay. You look over and you can see the crab perfectly. You can see it standing up underneath the water. You can catch everything, how close it is to the bank. But looking around it, you cannot see anything else.
Hmm. So you said it was scurrying around the crab.
Yeah.
I look in the direction it was scurrying.
Yeah, I mean you can the legs closest to the bank in the shadow. You're looking, but you can't see it. You look all the way along, all the way along.
Hmm. Do you reckon if I shout using my loudspeakers, Rogue will be able to hear me?
If you shout what? Sorry,
I
you broke
shout
up.
using my loudspeakers. Do you
If you
think
shout,
we'll-
yeah, Roby's standing
yeah.
next to you.
Oh,
They haven't gone anywhere.
man. Okay. I don't know where he is, to be honest. You know, are you sure you actually saw him? Are you sure it wasn't a hallucination?
Might have been a hallucination. Might have just seen the reflection of you in the water, but it was yellow in color, and don't know.
Yeah,
Don't know if
that's
it,
why I believe it wasn't me.
Well, you've got a yellow head.
oh yeah. Yeah, I can't say for certain. Then I might have just made it up. Then, if you can't see it,
Okay, then.
Fair enough. 855, while you're standing at the edge of this, and you've been looking up and down, you failed to notice that the crab had now moved position after finishing his giant fish and is starting to make his way up the bank as two huge claws reach out of the water. That's where we're going to finish for this week.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're dead.
Thank you very much for making it to the end and seeing my beautiful face again. But until next time, take care.